Chair yoga helps to relieve physical and emotional tension, stretch and lengthen the spine, and promote a healthy body and mind. You can perform these exercises in any chair, but feel free to experiment with what chair is most comfortable for you. Use ocean breathing with these movements to maximize their calming and centering effects. Try to inhale when you lift up and exhale when you reach down or twist. You can take your shoes off if you'd like, or leave them on. And remember, we're not striving or over-efforting. Practice mindfully moving into sensation, but never pain. Practice with self-compassion, curiosity, and no judgment. Take care of your body. We'll begin in mountain pose. Feel your feet connected to the floor. To do this, you may have to move your seat forward in the chair so that you can feel a firm connection with the floor below you. You could also place something under your feet, like a rolled towel, to make that firm connection with the floor. Feel your feet underneath your knees. Rest your hands on your lap. Your eyes could be closed, or if that's uncomfortable, let your eyes make a steady gaze at the floor in front of you. Begin with a big breath in through your nose, and as you breathe in, draw your shoulders up to your ears. With a long exhale, release your shoulders back and down. Feel your spine tall and stacked. From tailbone pressing down into the chair, imagine one vertebra at a time, stacking upward in a natural curve all the way to your head. Draw your head back a little in space, ears back, chin back, so that your head is supported by your spine. As you breathe here, be aware of all sensation in your body. Consciously release any tension. Begin ocean breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nose, engaging the back of your throat to create a hissing sound. Take several more ocean breaths here in mountain pose, and I invite you to play with creating a longer exhale. We'll move into shoulder circles now. Inhale, press your shoulders forward and lift them all the way up to your ears. And as you exhale, press them back and down. Continue like this, making big circles, inhaling forward, shoulders then up to your ears, and exhaling them back and down. Shoulders forward as you inhale, squeezed up to your ears, and then an exhale releases them back and down again. And now reverse the circles. Inhale as you press your shoulders back. Lift them up to the ears, and then exhale as they drop forward and down. Wide circles, exaggerating the movement, inhaling back, up, exhaling forward and down. Really experience these big circles connected to your breathing and all the sensation that you create. Remember, you have control over the speed of your movement and the pace of your movement. Reflect in any of these spaces you've entered. Return now to mountain pose with a neutral spine. We'll now move into neck rolls. Inhale nice and tall in your seat. And as you exhale, drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Chin drops down to your chest. And as you inhale, left ear to left shoulder, then back up to center. Never drop your head all the way backward. Continue rolling in circles like this. Find some fluidity with the movement while matching your breathing. And as you're ready, you can switch sides, finding an inhale as you lift tall, then exhaling left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest. Inhale right ear to right shoulder, then back up to center. Keep using ocean breath. Notice if there are moments where you want to pause and breathe more deeply into one particular spot. Notice that your breathing can actually help stretch more deeply into your neck and shoulders. You can pause with any sticky spots and breathe a little deeply into micro movements in that area. Back to mountain pose now. Sitting up tall. Inhale. And exhale. Now we'll move into cat-cow. Hands on thighs or knees. Inhale, arch your back, lift your chest up toward the ceiling. Draw your shoulders back and down. As you exhale, round your back, tuck your chin. Let your upper back press far behind you, creating space between your shoulder blades. You can really exaggerate these movements. Inhale forward, arch your back, lift your chest up, look up. Then exhale as you lean back, rounding your back and shoulders. Keep moving between these two shapes, feeling the fluidity of your movement. And come back up to center, mountain pose. Now we'll move into side bends. Bring your hands to the edges of your chair or the arms of your chair. On an inhale, reach your left arm up to the ceiling and get really tall. As you exhale, lean to the right and stretch through the left side of your body. You can adjust your body to feel more comfortable in this shape, moving with the wisdom of your body. Press down into your left hip and lift tall up and out of the low back as you stretch to the side. Come back to center now. Inhale your right arm up to the ceiling and switch sides, leaning to the left. Feel the right sit bone anchor down into the chair. And send your breath toward your right lung, toward the right side body. And we'll move more quickly now with the breath. Inhale tall at center, reaching up with the left arm. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to center, reach the right arm up. Exhale, lean to the left. One more each side. Inhale, center, left arm up. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, tilt to the left. And then back up to center now, moving into spinal twists. Bring your right hand to the back of your chair and your left hand to your right thigh. Inhale deeply as you sit up tall. Both sit bones press down as you exhale and twist to the right, pressing into both hands. Inhale tall, finding length. Exhale, twist, right shoulder back in space. And then come back through center, switch sides. Inhale tall, left hand to the back of your chair, right hand to your left thigh, and exhale, twist to the left. You can press into your hands to exaggerate the sensation of twisting. Feel both feet anchored to the floor here. And come back to center. Now we'll move into a hip stretch. Find a nice stable base in your feet and seat. Plant your left foot down on the floor. Take your right ankle and place it on top of your left knee, opening your right knee out to the right, as if you're casually crossing your legs. As always here, we flex at the ankle and toes, moving them back toward the shin and lift at the inner ankle. This protects your inner knee. Take your hands to the sides of your chair and lift your seat up slightly, tilting your pelvis forward, then place it back down. You might already feel plenty of sensation here. If so, just breathe and soften into the shape. If you want to feel more sensation, start to lean forward with a flat back, heart toward your shin. Ocean breath in and out. Let go of any tension you're carrying in the hip. Soften your forehead, jaw, and face. Everyone's body is different, so just be with what your body offers you today, with curiosity and acceptance. And come back through center and switch sides. Right foot to the floor, firmly rooted. Left ankle over the right knee. Again, left toes can draw back in space, lifting at the inner arch. Pelvis up and forward. You can remain here and breathe or lean your chest forward toward your shins. Remember that the left and right sides of our bodies are very different, asymmetrical. So be curious about what you're finding here without judging it. Notice if you have any expectations out of your body, and see if you can let those go. Be present with what is true for you right now. And lift slowly back up to center, bringing both feet to the floor. We're going to come into a forward fold now. To prepare for this, place both feet firmly on the floor under your knees. You can experiment with how wide your knees are and what feels right with your body today. Feel free to experiment a bit, shifting your body to make this feel pleasurable. You have two options for your forward fold. You can lift up tall and drape forward over your thighs, letting your arms, head, and neck release down. Or if you'd like to try it, you can also interlace your fingers at your low back, and then as you press your knuckles back, fold forward, head heavy. Feel free to give this variation a try. You can always release your arms back down to the floor if you wish at any time. As you stay here in your forward fold, consciously release any tension in your head, your neck, scalp, shoulders. Soften behind your eyes. Let your jaw unhinge. Allow your whole torso to spill forward. Feeling gravity as it creates length and release through your spine. Take a breath in together. With your exhale, let out a sigh. Start to slowly roll up now. Let your head be the very last thing to come up. Imagine stacking one vertebra at a time, slowly returning back to mountain pose. Take a moment in mountain pose with your eyes closed to notice your breath and scan through your body. Notice any shift in sensation and feel yourself here in equanimity and presence.